up on the left side. Especially.
Company, make ready. Make ready.
Go right here.
Scored arms, gentlemen.
Right here. Stand right here. There you go.
At the quick time. Quick time. Shooter at quick time. Forward. March.
March!
Keep the line. Hold the line. Watch your dressing, boys. Keep this one. Keep the one.
Formation. One seems like it off now. Company.
Alright guys, welcome back to another War of Rights video. As you can tell, it is going to be another line battle, and right there, the Confederates just got absolutely decimated. So this is going to be on the new map. Let me check. So we have Cook's countercharge. So basically, the Confederates are going to be attacking the point, and by the looks of it, they're going to be having a very, very hard time. As you can tell, the Union line is very, very spread out. And it's going to actually force the Confederates into a retreat. They're going to be falling back behind the hill. But looking at the map itself, the cap point is going to be in between the two lines. So whoever decides to charge first is going to capture the point. But then again, they're going to be in the middle of an open field, and that can result in a lot of losses. So they really have to think about their strategy. Looks like the Union troops feeling pretty confident. They're going to be pushing up on the objective at the quick time, taking occasional losses.
You guys look like a bunch of fucking green plastic army men. Get this shit straight. What is this? Fucking California? You're in the army, not the Navy, goddammit.
Oh man, I would love to have an NCO like him. I don't know who's talking.
Stop now! Aim into the bushes.
That might even be the flag bearer.
Right oblique.
So they're going to be shooting at the bushes. Not too sure why. There's only a couple Confederates there. Good distraction force, but we have reinforcements now pushing in. The ones that did die on that brutal volley. And they're going to be joining up with the rest of the line. And they are desperately waiting on reinforcements. As you can tell, that first volley just took out so many guys. Got a pool of blood. Oh, actually losing the colors there. Look at this. Confederates now Union troops now fixing bayonets. And they're going to quickly push up. As you can tell, they are just about on the cap point. Now they are in a very bad position. That is just because there is a forest, or excuse me, wooded area over here. And I think they're going to try and surprise this Confederate line, which is just on the opposite side of the hill. And they're going to be taking aim with their bayonets as well. And they're waiting for them. Some great volleys on both sides. And now a charge is occurring. Confederates seem to be dominating this charge though. That volley did do a lot of damage to that Union line. And it seems like a clear victory for the Confederates, actually forcing a couple guys into a retreat. And this one brave soul is going to be fighting the horde, killing one guy and then falling. So great job there by the Confederates, managing to hold the objective. We still have a couple guys going forward on the charge. Not too sure why he did that, but anyways, Union troops going to be reforming at spawn now. That was a great push by them, and it is a very hard job to try and push that objective, especially in this open field. I mean, there's so many things that can go wrong. You get shot in the woods over here. There's a nice fence line you can hide behind as the Confederates kind of flank them. But it looks like the Confederates are going to be holding their ground here. They feel pretty confident about their positioning. And not to mention, they are low on reinforcements after that charge. They're going to be waiting on more guys. And we will wait for this next engagement. It looks like the Confederates are getting a little bit interested on the objective, and they are going to be at the quick time pushing up. NCO leading his line. So we will see who will get the first shots off. Seems to be at about the same time for both sides. And probably the same amount of losses. So about 4 guys dying for the Union troops.
There's a couple of bushes.
So we got some skirmishers in the woods over there. This volley is definitely gonna hurt. Knocking down a couple more guys. And they're not doing too bad, especially with these low numbers. But reinforcements are going to be coming in. I'm not too sure where they went. Actually, I do not have a clue where they went. Oh, here they are. They're joining back up. Another good volley there by the Confederates. Taking a look at the morale, got the Union troops engaged and the Confederates still battle ready, but the carnage is still here. You can see where the melee charge occurred. But looking at the numbers, I'd say it's still very, very close. I think the Confederates have a slight edge. See some guys have their bayonets fixed. Looks like they're going to be unfixing them.
Dress right, he says.
A slow trickle of Confederate troops are coming back in. And they are going to be bolstering that main line. Now, I'm not too sure if it's against the rules or not, but we do have a couple guys in these bushes here. They're going to be skirmishing. I think the Union troops might counter that with their own skirmishers. But for the most part, I am not seeing many Union troops at all. They might, let's take a look. So we got a lot of guys at spawn, they're pushing out. And then, oh, look at this. Okay, so we got a couple guys here on the far left flank. Another small force. And they're going to be flanking the Confederates. I think the Confederates did notice that, so they're going to be falling back behind the hill. So multiple different types of lines here for the Union troops. They're going to try and spread out as much as possible to allow the best amount of flanking. So here we go, Union troops now pushing up on the objective. And it is pretty much blue, so they have pretty much full control of it. And pretty ballsy move here, such few numbers to actually get into melee. And we will see what happens.
Oh, shit.
Fire at will, fire at will,
Fire at will. Pull back over the ridge.
Good exchange of volleys. Only losing one guy. Pretty good job there for that Union line. Confederates, though, they want revenge. They're hoping for some blood, but instead, they saw the Union troops retreating. So they're going to be retreating back behind the hill, taking some better cover. We do have an NCO kind of scouting out. Wouldn't be surprised if he does get gunned down, seeing that he's the only Confederate visible to the Union lines. But he's going to try and get as much information as possible before he does determine what he wants to do. But the... what in the world? Sometimes you just gotta think, what are you doing? And that is exactly what's going on right here. This guy has lost his mind. He's in the middle of middle of the field, in between both sides, and he's just gonna be enjoying the show, you know? Just taking a look at his surroundings. And looks like he does see some Union troop movement. They're going to be charging in once again on this Confederate line. Now the question is, will the Confederates be prepared this time? And no, they will not. Getting their shots off. Don't think many dropped. and retreating once again. Confederates not taking the bait this time. They're actually going to be falling back into the corn. And they're going to be thinking of a new strategy. They might be trying to flank the far right flank of the map. Or flanking around the far right flank of the map. And you can go pretty far. So they're going to be flanking around the point. Trying to catch the Confederates off guard. Or Union troops off guard. And it seems like the Union troops have bolstered their lines. Got a group here charging into the woods. But what they don't realize is that there is no one here for them.
There, boys, shoot when we get there. Shoot when we get there.
So they are thinking the Confederates are still behind this hill. But they have moved away. So a lot of confusion. So they're going to be shooting at the reinforcements that do come into the map. Taking out quite a few guys. Now this is really important for the Union. If they are able to kind of close the reinforcements out of the engagement, it's going to allow them a lot of time to attack the point. But look at this. Confederates charging the objective. They are on the cap point. And with the Union troops all over the map, it's going to allow them some time to form up the line and get this cap point. Got both the officer and the NCO trying desperately to shoot their revolvers. Screaming like little girls.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, God.
Actually, I think that's the private over there screaming. No, that's the officer. Yeah, they're freaking out right now.
No, we're charging at the quick time. Forward.
Looks like the officer is starting to lose his mind.
Oh yeah.
Chase him. Hey, you. Where you go? Son of a bitch.
Get it, Confederate.
Shit's going down.
But here we go. We got a Confederate charge now. And we will see how this officer does, getting shot pretty much instantly. Along with the private. And they're just steamrolling these Union troops. And once again, we got another guy charging a little bit too far. And he's going to be regrouping with the rest of the line. So with that charge occurring, it has allowed the Confederates to push the Union left flank. And we will see what they can make of it. I think they can go pretty far to the left side. So Confederates now going to be pushing on the left side. Both sides are taking losses. 17 minutes to go. And there they are. I don't think they notice. I do not think they notice what's going on. They're too busy forming a nice line. And as a result, these Confederates are about to just absolutely destroy these guys. A lot of chaos right now. So not as many losses as what I expected. And we are back in another line engagement.
Dress the line after reload. Dress the line to the right, boys. Company, ready! Jesus Christ, fire, Will. Oh my God.
Oh, this line is getting hit extremely hard.
I recommend falling back, because that next fire is going to kill us.
We have a tuba. What is going on? And now they are starting to drop. About 4 guys, 5 guys left. Oh, these guys are really gonna be feeling it. Confederate charge coming in. We got the tuba being played.
Wait, I surrender.
No prisoners. Who's this? They're all chasing after one guy. And he's gonna be running very, very far back. And he is dead. So a really good charge there. Good flank by the Confederates. And with the Union troops breaking, they're gonna have to think of something very, very smart in order to win this engagement. And they are all pretty much at spawn right now, getting formed up, getting their reloads, and getting ready to move out. Alright, so winning that melee engagement, Confederates are now going to be pushing up. We have a random Union flag bearer just chilling in the middle of the field. Looks like he's trying to taunt them. But at the quick time, pushing on the objective. That is the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Taking a look at the kills, very, very close. Confederates did manage to lose one more guy than the Union. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.